Is it the right time for you to be buying or selling a home? Don't go it alone. Trust the team at dangemus.com.
I just want to say kudos. I thought it. A lot of people are thinking it. You said it.
This is the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Dan Gemus with you here, along with Heather Blackmere. Oh, my goodness. No, Joyce Blackmere. Heather Maritet.
Part of the Blackmere family now.
Part of the Blackmere family, the Aaron and Joyce family. No, Heather Maritet, sales rep of the Dan Gemus team. You can tell I've had Joyce on the show quite a bit lately.
Yeah.
Because, Blackmere's on my mind, so there you go. Always thinking of Aaron. Now, I don't know about you, Heather, but our next topic is all about mice and rats. We live in the county. Mm-hmm. We both live in some country settings.
We do.
And with those settings, oftentimes we see mice.
Yep.
We don't see rats out our way, but we definitely
field
see mice.
Yep. Right? Those pesky. They come for the food.
They come for something. I'll never forget. After we built our house, we were just moving in, and I opened the garage door. I go to pull into the garage,
Yep.
and a mouse ran across the door.
You're like, oh man!
Now, growing up in LaSalle, in neighborhoods, and in Amherstburg, in the core there, like in the neighborhood in Amherstburg,
Yep.
not in the county, it wasn't something we saw.
Oh, okay.
But out here on a couple acres, sure enough, I'm like, oh, what was that? Next, like, it's a mouse. She grew up in the county too.
It's normal.
It's to be expected. I'm like, it's a brand new house. How are they getting in? She's like, hon, they get in. It's fine. So we learned every winter to just put a couple of traps in the garage, and it usually takes care of the issue. There was 1 year, a couple of years ago, I'm sure I've told this story before, where we hadn't really found, there was a couple of years, because we've been here almost over 6 years now. And every couple of years, we'll get one in the basement, in the furnace room. We have a great entrance from the garage. But 1 year, a couple of years ago, for days, the kids had kept saying that they were seeing a baby mouse, upstairs on the second floor. And we were in that thing where the kids
the second floor is odd.
The second floor is odd. Well, and the reason we kind of didn't believe it at first was because the kids were in that stage where we would talk about it. Okay, we would set the traps out in the garage for the cold.
Right.
And so when the kids hear you talk about something, they start talking about it, right? Lots, right? So for days they would talk about how they saw a baby mouse running across the hallway. So we thought nothing of it. We've never had a mouse upstairs nothing of it. One day, I'm heading off to work nice and early, 6 a.m., and Nick calls me like 5 minutes after I'm on the road saying, okay, the kids weren't lying. There is a baby mouse in
like a baby,
the tub.
Baby?
A baby mouse in the tub.
Well, at least he's in the tub. He can't get out of there.
No. Well, they caught him and they put him outside and in the back by the creek, and it was all good, and we didn't see one again. But sure enough, the kids weren't lying, and we had caught a couple more in the garage after that.
I was just going to say, because if it's a baby, where are his brothers and sisters?
But thank goodness there was no other issues. But it happens.
It
does. You gotta,
For me, the telltale sign was going into my cellar and grabbing a bag of chips, and chips started to fall out of a corner of the bag in our basement cellar, and I was like, "Oh no, something ate it." So we have caught a couple in the cellar recently.
They're sneaky buggers, eh?
They are sneaky. And I mean, we bought an older brick ranch home, and we were like, okay, we know they're getting in somehow. We've got to still kind of figure it out. So we're on a little bit of a hunt right now to
for us, oftentimes we would leave our garage door open.
Yeah.
Right? Which is just inviting them.
Of course. They're like, ooh, cozy.
100%. Or, we'll open it up, we'll leave, and it's up for a few minutes, and and the heater's on in the garage, and then the garage door closes, and they sneak in, I guess.
Absolutely.
I don't know. They just get in through the cracks. I don't know. But, okay. So here are some signs that you could have some rodents, whether it be mice or rats, if you're somewhere with a rat issue, downtown Windsor, or there's lots of issues, right? Well, the easy one, rodent droppings.
Yes.
So
it's usually the first sign.
100%. Fresh droppings are dark and moist. As rats and mouse droppings age, they dry out and become gray and crumble if touched. Now, that's something we have yet to see in our even in our basement or in the garage.
Okay.
We have not caught droppings, so we're obviously catching them really early on.
Very clean mice that come to visit
clean mice.
you.
They clean up after themselves at least. Thank you, mice. Appreciate it.
The ones in my neighborhood do not clean up after themselves.
Droppings are most likely found near food packages and drawers or cupboards under sinks and hidden areas and along walls. So you'll find the highest number of droppings where the rodents are nesting or feeding. So inspect the area around the new food droppings to determine whether there's still an active or new infestation. There you go. Next up, gnaw marks. So if they're gnawing, right?
Like in the
fresh,
corner of a chip
That's
bag.
right. Yep. Fresh corner of chip bag or the chips themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. They definitely did.
This chip looks like it's half eaten. Fresh rodent gnaw marks are light in color and become darker as they age on food, packaging, or walls. The marks can also indicate whether you have rats or mice. If you had a mouse infestation, but you are now seeing larger gnaw marks, you may now have rats. Oh boy. Tracks and runways. So if rodents are active in or around your home, they usually follow a distinct runways and tracks, leaving smudge marks, footprints, urine stains, or droppings, usually along walls.
Oh, okay.
So tracks or runways can be detected with a flashlight or a black light held at an angle towards the suspected area. Not sure? Well, place a light layer of flour or baby powder in the area.
And see if they leave their tracks, little footprints.
We've been known to do that for the Easter Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is
flour.
a cool way to catch him.
Put flour and you catch the Easter Bunny. Nest.
You wake up Easter morning and there's all mice prints in it.
Rodents use materials such as shredded paper, fabric, or dried plant matter to make their nests. The nests will be in a hidden area, but close to sources of food and water. So if you see gnawing or droppings, the nest is close and must be removed.
They can get so much plant matter from my house and
Get
all
it-
my little
all those plants?
All my plants. Oh, no.
They're working together, a whole bunch of mice.
Yeah.
A big
No wonder
chain.
I never find fallen leaves. They're all just taken away.
Could you imagine where those leaves all go? Weird.
I swear.
Pierre, good job cleaning up. I didn't clean up. Weird. Scratching noises. Okay. So if things are going...
Oh, that makes me just feel all creeped out.
If things are going bump in the night, it could be mice or rats. You might hear them scurrying beneath the floors, scampering around the cabinets, or burrowing behind walls and joists. You might even hear muffled squeaking.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty telltale.
We once had a couple bats in our attic.
Oh, that's
and we
bad.
we heard scratching in the drywall, and luckily we called a company and they came out and there was only a couple, thank goodness, and they
Got
knew
them
where
out
they were
there
coming
nice
in.
and fast.
Yep.
Good.
So live traps and they found them. It was all good, but sneaky
Yeeks.
buggers.
Yeah.
Urine pools up next. Rats and mice leave urine everywhere. Mice frequently urinate in the same spot around food. Really? Around
Come on,
foodstuffs,
guys.
creating pillars, or small mounds of dirt, grease, and urine. To find the urine pools, use a black or fluorescent light during your inspection. Ugh.
Gross. Gotta get in there and scrub everything after.
No doubt. Ammonia odor. Next up. So if an infestation is large, you might detect an ongoing stale ammonia smell, indicating an active infestation. The odor is similar to a baby's diaper and differs from the odor of a dead mouse that can be stuck in the wall or hidden area. A dead mouse odor is unforgettably sharp, pungent, and permeates the area.
Yes.
So I wonder if you can use some the good smelling stuff, the baby powder.
Baby powder?
Yeah, like the on bums there, as
think,
kids.
Yeah, I think more like a really strong Febreze or something.
Yeah.
Just like Febreze bomb the area.
Just throw some baby powder on there. You're fine. Walk away. It's all good.
Need something stronger than that, Dan.
Someone else will clean it up. It's fine.
That's true. Your whole house is covered in powder.
Everywhere.
It's fine.
And last but not least, allergic reactions. So if someone in your house is experiencing aggravated allergic and asthmatic reactions, it could be due to a rodent infestation. So the animal's fur and droppings could be the problem.
Oh,
So
interesting. Okay.
if you suspect any of these things, you know what? Call a professional company that can come out and have a look and
put out
tell
some
you
traps.
the best way.
Try to find where they're coming in and
That's
put a
right.
stop to it.
And I find with the traps, for us, for the mice, the best thing to put on the traps is chippets, chocolate chippets, or the peanut butter chippets, even better.
Yeah.
So you just
We
kind of
put
stick them in there.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Yep.
But yeah.
So you kind of stick the chippet in there really hard, and it's stuck. So that when they pull on it,
Yeah, I don't find the cliched cheese works.
No, it
does
does not.
work. You have to have
No.
like peanut butter or something.
something good. Yep.
Yeah, the good stuff.
The good stuff.
I
yeah.
mean, cheese is good. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You
It
can
must-
really catch me in a
it
trap
has to
with
be
cheese.
has to be brand name peanut butter. It can't be no name. I'm kidding. Okay, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. Lots more to come with Heather Marentet here on the air with me on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show. Coming up, we'll have how to prepare your home for sale. A lot of you out there right now are looking to sell. We'll talk about the best ways to prep that home and get it ready for sale. Lots more to come right here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.